By the end of this video, you're gonna understand feminine energy to a T, and you're gonna know all the steps you need to take in order to get there if you're not already there. So keep watching and give this video a like. This video is based on the definition of feminine energy and the definition of masculine energy. Feminine energy is being, is releasing control, is receiving. Masculine energy is doing, controlling, taking action. A feminine woman is able to be submissive to a man that is able to provide her safety and security. A masculine man will want to provide and protect her and give her that security. She embraces the feminine qualities of herself, and she also embraces the masculine qualities of her partner. He is the action taker. He doesn't want her to be the action taker. He wants to plan things for them. He wants her to enjoy herself. If you feel the need to do everything for a man, you are not only putting him in his feminine energy, you are taking yourself out of your feminine energy. If feminine energy is here and masculine energy is here, a masculine man will lean forward so she can lean back. If a feminine woman starts leaning forward, the man will have to lean back. What will either happen is he will become more feminine, or he will not allow the relationship to continue, because a masculine man will be repelled by a masculine woman. A woman that mothers him is not going to turn him on. A masculine man wants to feel like he is the one that's earning her, not her earning him. So let's say you guys are debating on what movie to watch, and he says he wants to watch this, you say you want to watch that. You're telling him, oh, okay, we'll watch what you want to watch. Girl, please, you need to understand, this is what mothers do for their children. They compromise things like this. When you have a child, you can make those compromises with the child. You're not going to nurture your man and say, okay, let's watch what you want. No, a man always needs to feel like he is earning his woman. He needs to provide. He needs to give her something in some form. So if you're the one saying, let's do what you want to do, you're providing something to him. Babying a man ruins the relationship. I mean, I could make a whole video on why mothering a man ruins the chemistry. This is not something you want to do ever. If you're leaning into this mentality, this mothering mentality where you want to do things for him constantly, you want to buy things for him, you want to take care of him, you're constantly checking up on him. Look, he's not earning you anymore. You're trying to earn his love. This will only leave you with feminine boys that you are taking care of. You're not being taken care of because you took on that role. This is not what a man wants. You might think he wants it. You might see him receiving all of these things and he's happy, but to tell you the truth, honey, he just misses his mother. That's all it means. If a man really likes you doing all this stuff for him, it's because he misses mommy. You don't want to be his mom. Do you want to be his dream woman, or do you want to be his mom? When a man is sick, yes, take care of him. That's fine. That's totally acceptable. That is when we can nurture a man, when he is ill, but it stops there. The masculine woman, or the wounded feminine woman, will have an independent mindset. I can do it all by myself. I don't need help from anyone. I don't need a man. And what else? She's defensive. She's super guarded. She doesn't let anyone in. She's passive aggressive, or she's avoidant. There's pretty much no middle as far as attachment style. She's either going to be super avoidant, or she's going to be super insecure. So she'll have an insecure attachment style or a very avoidant one. She will not have a secure attachment. A woman in her feminine energy will have a secure attachment. A woman in her masculine will plan everything and she will do everything. She's not able to rely on someone else. She does not feel comfortable when someone gives her anything, whether that's a physical thing, a material thing, or even compliments. Even emotional support she does not receive. A woman in her wounded femininity has a huge problem with receiving. She will have a stranger come up to her. She's at the airport and he will want to assist her with her luggage. She will keep rejecting it. No matter how many times they insist, this type of woman feels bad when a man wants to help. They don't want to trouble them, so they turn it down. And the funny thing is men actually do like to help. They like to provide in any way they can. She would have made that man's day, if anything, by letting him help her and her complimenting him after. The yin and the yang. The yin is the feminine, the yang is the masculine. And it can never be yin and yin. It can never be yang and yang. That will not work. The universe will balance everything. It is the universal law. You will attract what you are not to balance you. So if you are a masculine woman, a yang, you will attract a yin. So I have a girlfriend, I've been friends with her for many, many years, and she used to be in a relationship with a very feminine man. She paid half the rent, she would buy him gifts all the time, pay for dinners, and she was always stressed out, unhappy. She was miserable. Fast forward a few years later, she met the man of her dreams, a real masculine man who's providing for her, and let me tell you, I have never seen her glowing like I have. She is so happy, she's flourishing, thriving, she's in her feminine energy, she is unbothered, she feels so good. This is the difference between dating a masculine man and dating a feminine man. I know you can do it. I can buy myself dinner too, but hear me out. Why not just release control and receive? Feels better, trust me. You may have convinced yourself that you want this 50-50 lifestyle, but trust me, if you met the man of your dreams and you were put into a situation where he can take care of you, you would thrive and you would feel so much more in alignment with yourself. So if you start opening yourself to that and allow that into your life, you are going to attract that man that can give you that. A woman in her feminine energy knows her worth and knows that she deserves to be taken care of. A huge red flag is when a man asks you, what do you bring to the table? If you are in the very early stages, first few dates, and this is what a man asks you, he is projecting. This is a huge red flag. It may mean that he might not bring much to the table. A man who is with his dream woman, his dream girl, he will not ask her, what do you bring to the table? No. That stuff does not happen with his dream woman. When a man meets his dream girl, he will want to provide and protect her. You have inherent value by just being there, just by being present. A man's social status goes up when he is with a woman. A man will go on a date with someone and he shows his friends and he's praised. It's how it works. So why would you go and pay for the date? A man in his divine masculine provides, protects, takes control, makes healthy decisions for them. He is presented with a problem, he fixes it. He does not create problems. He is self-assured and he's a problem solver. A woman's worth is attached to her being and her being energy. Why? Because if a man can provide and protect and give her these things, she can create a whole family for him. If you are single and you want to attract a masculine man, it is very simple. All you need to do is focus on yourself. I know it sounds cliche, but it is the truth. If you focus on yourself, on loving yourself, you will attract a man that wants to love you. And when a man wants to love you, he wants to provide and he wants to protect. Okay, you know you're in your feminine energy if you are in tune with your emotions, you are able to be vulnerable, you are able to communicate your emotions in a calm, non-passive aggressive manner, and people are able to be vulnerable with you as well. You are able to set healthy, clear boundaries, and you remove yourself from toxic situations. You do not engage with aggressive behavior because this will only push you out of femininity and make you want to meet them in an aggressive way. A feminine woman will not do this. You are magnetic because you are open. People feel invited to talk to you, to compliment you, to help you, to be there for you. People are invited by you. You are able to make eye contact with everyone, strangers too. Eye contact means that you are in your feminine energy. You are able to connect emotionally. You are not wounded, you are healed, and you are a healer. Good eye contact is a sign of confidence and openness. You feel happy and free. You are relaxed. You are peaceful. You are glowing. You do not feel drained. Women who feel drained are not feminine because they are holding on to aggression. They are not emotionally releasing energy and motion. That's what emotion means. So we need to let go of our emotions. When a woman is emotionally in tune with herself, she's able to do so, and therefore she's never drained. When emotion arises, she's able to communicate them, express them, and let them go. She's able to cry. Whatever form of energy release she needs to do, she does. And that is why women in their feminine energy feel free and light. There's no heavy darkness over them because they let go. Releasing control, letting go, so she's open to receive. You support other women and you are not judgmental. You are not jealous of other women. Feminine energy is never judgmental. She has an openness. She is supportive. You are known for your kindness, but you do not people please. You are capable of receiving love, compliments, gifts, assistance. You can receive. You do not try to deflect, reject, or any of that. In fact, you love receiving. You think before you speak. Feminine energy is never interruptive. A woman in her feminine energy is genuine and caring. She likes to be there for other people. She can read people's emotions without them having to say anything. She has very good intuition. So she's there for others. She asks them about themselves because she is caring, and she makes other people feel loved and cared for. Okay, let's talk about things you can do to activate your feminine energy again. Practice receiving, whether that is a compliment. If somebody compliments you, do not say, "Oh, that's not true," or "Oh, thank you, you are too," and this, you don't need to do that. Just receive. If someone offers to help you with something, take their assistance. Do not reject it. Accept your wins. Accept that you are good enough, that you deserve it all. Relaxation is a must for feminine energy. You need to have a day where you can just relax, recharge, and just be. Remember, feminine energy is being. So you have to practice in being and not doing all the time. What I like to do is I make Sundays my days. It's my self-care, self-love Sunday. I am outside a lot. I am watering the plants in the house. I am doing yoga. I am relaxing. I'm talking to my girlfriends. I'm painting my nails. Just kidding, I go to the nail salon. But I am doing the things I like to do, the things that are good for me. I'm doing things that are creative. Creativity is a big feminine quality. So whether that is me being creative in the kitchen, I'm baking something, I'm cooking something intricate, I am doing a little art project, I'm doing something that allows me to be in touch with my femininity. Being in Mother Nature is very important, so I like to always make myself a cup of tea at night and I go sit under the stars and the moon. This is stuff that really recharges me. So it is very important you find the things that make you feel at calm and at ease and at peace. A woman in her feminine energy is unhurried. Do you speak very quickly? Are you able to think before you speak? If not, that's a sign that you are in your survival mode. And in order to slow down your speaking, You need to slow down your mind. Learning how to meditate is so good for you. Take care of yourself. What makes you glow? It's not so much your appearance, it's the energy behind your appearance. When you dress nice, when you take care of yourself, if you put mascara on, you feel better. If you do, then do it. Put on mascara, throw on that maxi dress, do whatever makes you feel like a flowy, glowy woman. When you're dressed in mismatched clothes and your hair's not done and you just don't feel so good about yourself, you're gonna be more aggressive. You're gonna feel more masculine. Journal. Feel your emotions. Do not neglect your emotions. You are a woman. We are supposed to be in tune with our emotions. Emotions mean energy and motion. So they need to be released. And a really good way to do that is by journaling. Check up on yourself. How are you feeling today? How was this week? If you're not gonna journal every day, at least give yourself once a week to have like a therapy session with yourself. How would you feel as a feminine woman? You wouldn't be slouching, your legs wouldn't be open, right? You'd be sitting with our legs closed, hands together. This is a woman who feels confident in her body. She has so much respect for her body, so she feels the need to protect it. A masculine man is more likely to be opened up in his body language like this because, well, there's no risk for him, right? Yes, your posture as a woman, it shows your openness too. So your hands are not going to be crossed like this when you're talking to people. They're going to be relaxed and open into herself. A woman in her feminine energy does not have casual sex. I want you to know this. A woman in her feminine energy respects and loves her body, and it is sacred to her. Her body is her temple. She knows the power of being a woman. She knows that she can create a human being with her body. So she's very choosy of who she allows inside. And you know what? It is so important because our root chakra, when you have sex with someone, you take on their energy. You open this portal and you allow this energy inside of you. And guess how long it takes for that energy to leave? Your chakras regenerate only once every 7 years. 7 years. So that means when someone enters your root chakra, you have that energy with you for 7 years. So when choosing a partner, whether a sex partner or a life partner, it is so important, so important for you to choose someone who is conscious, someone who is full of light and positivity, someone who is not problematic, negative, and has all of these issues. A person that has no consciousness, has no self-awareness, is only going to pass on negative energy inside of you. And this can happen with just one time. It doesn't matter how many times you were with this person. But yes, obviously the more you do it, even more so, we see couples all the time where they become one. Literally, they start talking the same, they read each other's sentences. This is all because of their energy exchange. You want to choose people around you that keep your nervous system calm and allows your feminine energy to flourish. Feminine energy thrives in environments of safety. If you were with a man who is aggressive, he is wounded, he's not going to let you stay in your feminine energy, no matter how hard you try. Say goodbye. Cut out anyone in your life that threatens your femininity. If you feel like around a specific person you have this masculine shield over you, try not to be around them too much. If you do not have a puppy dog where you can take outside every day for a walk and you need that excuse to go outside, go get a plant. Go to Home Depot and buy like a cute little plotted plant or whatever you want to buy, and then you have an excuse to go outside every day and water this plant and interact with nature. Nurturing a plant teaches a woman how to nurture herself. What happens is when we don't have like a child or a dog or a plant to nurture, even when you're young. Like, I'm talking really young. It is in a woman's feminine nature to nurture something. Should not be a man though. It should be children, pets, animals, nature. So if you feel like you are mothering or nurturing your man, try to get a object, if not a dog or a cat, that you can be responsible for. Thank you for watching. I hope I helped, and please subscribe. I'm posting weekly videos and you do not want to miss anything.